Welcome, y'all. It's Whoreible Decisions. What's up? This your girl, Mandii B.
Hi, I'm Weezy.
You ain't like that start either, huh?
That was better, I guess.
Okay.
We have a special guest today. I feel like this is probably one of the coolest episodes we ever gonna have. Not to put the pressure on you, because I don't want
You just applied mad pressure, like he wasn't all nervous.
Like, we was
just checking the nervous gauge, and you see she come out the gate adding pressure. Bro, you gotta ease people in, bro.
But I'm so hyped. This is a lot of insight. No pun.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
that pun was,
I feel like, but CNote cool. He get it. He get it.
Nah,
So
nervous.
I met CNote because he did a consult with me for his new podcast, Blind But Now I See.
Yes.
He was bugging on the first name, but we got with him. I'm just playing. But yeah, I really wanted to have somebody on. And I feel like I can't use the word disability, but you're visually impaired.
Visually impaired, yeah.
And it's so interesting to me to have this conversation because we hear so many things about, we just had a guest a few weeks ago that talked about sensory deprivation and how she was blindfolded and shit and how things are heightened. And I think it's going to be so dope to just learn about you, your sexual experiences. I know you may not talk about sex too much on your pod, but like,
right.
It'll
He's
be
like, oh shit.
Anything goes.
I gotta give a sex tip.
Anything goes.
Anything goes.
But like, yeah, this is just really exciting for us. So can you introduce yourself, tell people what you do, and just a little bit about your story on, how you lost your vision?
Well, my name is CNote. I call myself Blind Poppy.
Not blind.
Yeah, Blind Poppy, the Hood Ray Charles. Like, I'm a party promoter. So pretty much 9 years ago, I was shot 3 times being robbed. Well, they was trying to rob me and shot me 3 times. Left me there to die. Pretty much 7 days in the hospital, 4 days ICU, 3 days recovery.
That's it?
And I told my mother I'm out. I got to get him to my son. Doctor said he couldn't come up there. He was 1 year old. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Oh, I thought your son, I had misunderstood. When I met you, you told me your son was
He 10.
10, not 9.
Yeah, he 10
Okay,
years
so
old.
you've seen your son.
Yeah. I got shot after his first birthday.
Wow.
Wow.
So when this happened
And
to you?
survived. Hey, I got another nickname for you.
April
35
21st.
cent. 50 got shot 9 times. We got to take away some cents. That shit was over 3. 35 cent.
You could be
like
3
that.
note.
3 note.
So, okay, I totally misunderstood. So you had your son, you get out, you're blind. I know you told me a little bit briefly about how you did anger management while blind, but just from a sex perspective, like, how long did you go before you even wanted to have sex again or could?
Man, I came home. I wasn't leaving the hospital. I said, work. I straight up and down told the doctor, if it ain't working, I ain't leaving.
That's what you said. That's
straight up and down.
You were in the hospital just from being shot, and your concern was whether you would get whether your dick would get hard again or not.
You took my eyes. I want to know what else you took. Like, fuck that. That's going. Ain't no use.
What was the response like? How was? I mean, clearly.
What the doctor's response when I said
the
that?
doctor's response to that?
He was like, pretty much, your body going through trauma. You gotta see. Couple of days it started moving. I'm like, I'm good to go.
Wow.
Went home, had sex the first day I went home.
The first day?
First day home.
You think it was sympathy pussy?
Yeah, I had a whole lot of that. It was a whole lot.
Had a whole lot of that.
A whole lot of sympathy.
So fellas, if you're not getting pussy,
yeah, no, the whole
just
lot.
get shot. No, I'm sorry.
Everybody
God,
coming
Mandii.
up there.
Okay.
No, but you know what though? I did fuck with a nigga that got shot.
We know you like niggas that sleep with guns under
But
their pillow.
I feel like I would have fucked him anyway, but I was like, damn, you hurt. So wait, the sympathy pussy that you were getting, was it girls you already had sex with?
Girls I had sex with, girls that dubbed me before, but wanted to see what it was about.
Huh.
But they thought it changed?
Yeah.
Like
I hear the weirdest questions, with a whole lot. You still know what you're doing. And I'm like, what? Should be confusing to the after, then it's like, all right, yeah, you do know what you're doing still.
Eating pussy's not confusing though?
Nah, it's never.
Maybe because you're
once
finding
you know how to do it.
All you gotta do is the legs. That's it.
But
you
but a new pussy.
The pussy still has the same anatomy, bro.
Nah, new pussy be kind of different because
it's hard for it.
Nah, it ain't hard. I be hesitating. You can't see that shit. So it's not like you don't know them shits got bumps on there or what.
Oh my God.
I be nervous.
Is your sense of smell like crazy now?
Yeah, the touching, taste.
But like with pussy specifically.
Yeah, I could definitely smell it. If it ain't something, I ain't doing it.
Damn, can you smell us?
Yeah.
Look, and I'm nervous because the bitch was just look. We just said the way we was sweating last show.
I know we were just saying we need some deodorant.
I just took some wet wipes to my underarms, so if it's a little musty.
Nah, you cool.
So I do want to start with some icebreakers, and one of the first ones you almost told me, but I said wait till you're.
That was not an icebreaker, bro.
Hell no, that's how we jump out the gate. How long you been listening to our shows,
For a long time. That's all I do is I stay in the house and just listen.
So my first icebreaker question for you is, what do you think we look like?
If you dare tell me this. I think you slim, like a caramel color.
You giving her way too much melanin.
First of all, bitch.
Slim caramel color, like a little booty.
Very little. Accurate.
It's a medium.
Mandii, I could say caramel, kind of short, thick.
Kind of short.
And thick. He had that right.
Thick.
Huh. Well, the only thing I'll tell you, I think that really might help you think about what I look like. We always kind of have the same look. I wear braids a lot.
I realized that.
How?
Podcast. Listen to the podcast.
I be talking about them?
You said there said braids is you.
That's true. Mandii, who knows what the fuck she got.
Nobody knows what I'm going to look like when I come in. I ain't going to hold you.
Sometimes you got a wig. Sometimes you got to show a
Oh, that's right. I was talking about that.
Be different.
See, he be listening.
Yeah, you switch up.
Ladies, you may just need a nigga who blind because they listen. God damn, you listen.
Yo,
You're the best.
You a good listener.
True.
Yeah.
Do you notice that with yourself? Do you feel like you're like paying extra attention?
I feel like way more attention now.
Damn, you probably catch niggas in lies.
All the time.
Didn't you tell me that?
All the time. I don't get that shit was 2 years ago. I still remember what you said.
See?
Has your memory sharpened?
All the way.
That's crazy.
It's like you can't write shit down or you can't see it to keep going over it. You play that shit in your head all the time.
Yeah. When we did our consult, I've been leaving people notes, like written notes. And I was like, well, let me do this different with CNote. And I did a voice note so that he could listen to it. And I was thinking to myself, like, how annoying is this going to be if he got to play this shit over?
Nah, I listened to it like 20 times.
Really?
It don't get annoying. It's like a talking book.
Honestly, I'm really excited to listen to your podcast because it's so interesting to me. You know, like we were just saying when we spoke, like you don't really meet a lot of blind people. Maybe you'll come across them, but like how many conversationally do we have? And
never. Even before I went blind, I really didn't see a lot of blind people.
Yeah, and I mean, it's
it's different.
Wait, so you don't meet more people now that you're blind?
Nah.
Like when you get a PT Cruiser, then all you notice is PT Cruisers?
Yeah, nah, it's not like
it's not like that would be
running to like here and there. I went to some blind anger management that it was just straight blind people in there. They were just like
you didn't like
Nah. I finished the class. I had no choice.
Why you had no choice?
My mother and my cousin was not playing that.
Oh, it was like an intervention.
Let's go. Yeah. You want to bug out? Let's go.
How long did it take you to stop being angry?
Shit. The first 6 years I was angry.
Wow.
First 6 years I was angry. Every now and then you do something I don't like, I would snap. Like little shit. It's like treat me like I'm regular.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't tippy-toe around me, don't lie. Keep it real. Like because I'm angry, I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm gonna just distance myself from you.
What's crazy is everyone that I think we've even interviewed that has some form of a disability, that's been like their number one request is treat me like you would anybody the fuck else. Like,
so that's why we talking shit today.
That's why
that's how you supposed to.
You ain't here with a fitted cap.
Nah, that's
with
how
your
you
whole
supposed
polo
to.
Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
I had niggas wearing that little hoodie back in the, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's how you supposed to. Me and CJ done had fights. My mother still cursed me out. Ain't nothing changed.
Good.
So
I love that they treat you.
CJ's your brother, who's your eyes, pretty much, right?
Yeah, that's my eyes.
So let's talk about when you meet somebody. Do you give CJ all the credit to tell you?
Yeah, he straight up and down tell me. Sometimes it depends. If I'm drunk, I don't care. I mean, I don't care. Sometimes I don't care. I can't see you. So
Did you ever watch the movie Shallow Hal?
Nah.
So it's a movie.
Oh yeah, when I seen that. Girl, they in his eyes they look skinny, but really they like heavy set and all like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but don't you feel like that's like a blessing in disguise now?
Nah, but then sometimes it be like
niggas gonna know you got a funny looking bitch.
You got your friends they be like, yo, bro, what the fuck you doing, bro? And I'm like, what? What you mean what I'm doing? To me, they don't got no face to it. I can't see the shit, bro. So what's the difference? I can't see the shit, bro. On my right hand, he like, nah, I can't let you go out like that, bro. Nah, that's no good.
Not I can't let you go out like
But
that.
like,
What are you saying to this man?
You ain't never met a real funny bitch.
Nah, I did. I met all different type of girls being blind.
So that's interesting because I wonder if that's our ego. Like, do you think that knowing, not even being able to see that someone's attractive, knowing they're attractive weighs that much?
I can say you probably like a person more.
Yeah.
Being that you're not seeing them.
Do you feel like you've been having more intellectual conversations with women? Like you've been getting closer to them?
Some women I straight dub after the 2 weeks.
Why are you dubbing bitches in 2 weeks?
When you hit me with that, send me a cash. What? Nah.
What? Oh God.
Cash apps I can't do.
Cash apps I can't do. I like that they don't treat you different. Treat you the same. So if I'm gonna trick on a nigga,
that's right.
Like,
but you got money though.
So you ain't get a settlement?
Nah, it should be different. They come to me like they talk like money. What? I'm like, I'll be right back. I spin off. It's over.
Do you find that like when dating though, like what's just something common that happens with women? Do you think that you become almost like a fetish? Do you feel like girls want to know what it's like to fuck somebody blind? Because you like, you know, Daredevil.
I had a couple of girls that, I ran into like that was like that. Mm-hmm. But it was like, oh yeah, you different. Like I see you more into it. You use your hands more. It's passion, but it's really like I'm not trying to be passionate with you.
You just need to do this stuff.
Just get it off, and I'm out.
Have you ever had like a threesome or sex with?
Yes, I had a threesome before.
Have you had it before you were blind or after?
After.
Bro, he getting all the pussy. Like we just don't need to talk to this man like he blind anymore. He getting pussy. Let's just talk about sex. It's hard decisions.
Because I'm gonna be real with you. Like for me in a threesome, there's a lot of shit you gotta watch out for. Like his legs flying and shit. Like you telling
get hit, be alright. Shit is worth it.
He's like, bitch, I've been shot.
You can't complain. You can't complain after that.
I can have a foot hit me in the face.
Yeah, you'll be alright. You can't complain after that.
I also want to know, out of the two of us, you've been listening for, you said, basically since we started, right? So what guest did you think was the sexiest based on listening?
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. After last week, the Pussy Poet?
The Pussy Poet?
Yeah, the Pussy Poet.
Oh, you like how she sounded,
She was talking some shit. And it's like, nah, this shit different right here. She was talking some shit. That shit make like, close your eyes, you can imagine everything.
Yeah, she did tell a really good story.
She did.
I could see liking, if I just had to listen to her.
Just the voice.
Yeah, just the voice. She does have a good voice, good stage presence.
Switch it up. It was just different. Like even though I'm blind, I still close my eyes. Shit's still different. Like you can see it better even though I can't see, I still close my eyes to vision it.
Maybe it's just a habit.
Nah, it ain't. It's not you. I feel like when my eyes open, I really don't see it.
Now, we were talking about one of the segments for your show. We could maybe make dumb questions. I don't know if you still want to do that, but let's ask CNote, some dumb shit. One of the things you said you felt like was dumb that people ask you is, are you really blind? But I think really what they want to know.
They wave their hand in front of my face.
No.
They do weird shit.
It's like, I think really that question is more so, how blind are you? So when you're seeing, what are you seeing? Like, I know when I close my eyes, like
light
even
and shadow.
It's like spotty. Okay.
I see light and shadow.
Light and shadow. Like a brightness? Is it like...
Yeah, bright light. And
so you should see Weezy because she bright.
Wow. How long were you holding that one?
You know, like, bright.
I just want to let you know, CNote, you can ask CJ later. I am the darker one.
Oh, God.
Now, I'm be real. Sometimes, in this crucial time of winter, we both...
This crucial time of winter, bitch.
They might be like, is she or ain't she? Until they see our edges. So you're seeing shadows and lights.
Yeah.
So does that mean when someone's in front of you, they're approaching from just that movement of a shadow, or from
when I'm approaching, I can feel it. Mm-hmm. So it's like my ears closed. I mean, somebody getting close.
Yeah.
So I can feel when somebody walking on the side of me. Like, you can't creep on me. I hear it.
Do you think you always? I feel like we all kind of.
I'm about to say that remind me of haunted houses. A bitch can't see shit, but I hear something about to come out.
You can hear it.
You can't see shit.
When you're in the dark, it's even more stronger.
Yes.
Like you can't creep because I feel you coming from across the street.
Yeah.
And I heard people like, yo, you know who you talking to? I'm like, bro, I knew who you was before you even walked up on me.
You think bitches be looking through your phone?
Nah, I don't let nobody touch my phone.
Still.
Nobody touch
Because I ain't even gonna lie.
He's still a nigga, bro.
He is still a nigga. I don't like that.
Yeah, my phone sleep under me. Like,
My phone sleep under me.
Cause like I can't go through your phone, so why you going through mine?
Right.
Facts.
That's really true. Now,
Unless we call my brother in the room and he tell me what's in
All
there.
right, brother, whatever you be doing for him, I need you to stop. You can make a good, honest man of him, but I feel like
being
you
real.
can take
taking niggas' eyes and they still ain't gonna be shit.
I done seen it all. Like I done seen I'm laying on the girl lap and I'm like, what you doing? She like, no, I'm on Facebook. But some just like, nah, no, she not. So I snatched it and I'm like, yo, Siri, re-message.
Oh.
You talking to a whole nigga, so it's like, what? Then you sorry what? You got caught by a blind.
Yo,
man.
honestly,
I'm
that's
off this.
really fucked up.
I'm off this. Call yo, bro, come pick me up, bro.
There's two things about this.
Like, damn,
One,
bro, I just dropped you off.
you want us to beat her up?
Get me. Nah, she cool.
All right. So that bitch tried it.
Nah,
So
she cool.
with the phone, like using your phone, you got social media, you have shit like that. You're talking to Siri the whole time.
Yeah.
What about when you want to say something nasty? Because I'm sure there's moments
Siri respond to it. Like
she
say
sure
it.
do.
you don't leave voice notes. Because I feel like I couldn't tell.
Bruh, Siri, I called that hoe a bitch, and she was like, I'm sorry, I don't like that language.
Yeah.
Siri know what the fuck you saying, bruh.
Yeah. So you said, would Siri say nigga? Yeah, she would.
No,
Siri say
no.
pussy.
No,
Yeah,
she puts
really
a
would.
K, I think.
What?
She definitely pronounced nigga.
Really?
Pussy,
This sounds like a thing to try right now.
pussy,
Yeah,
dick, everything.
Yo.
Girl, you better try it.
CJ, can you I'm gonna text, or maybe you could text him first while we're getting vanilla shit. But I want you to text him some wild shit.
Nah, text him.
You text his phone, and once we're going through the vanilla shit,
Text him. Siri definitely say.
text some wild shit. Be like, yo, I want to come overnight and fuck the shit out of this pussy. AK.
Nah, she really gonna say it too.
No. I like how
wrong
she
with
no,
us?
put damn nigga, I want that dick. Make it long.
All right, while he's typing that up, we're going to get to our vanilla shit. This one's from The Cut this week. This one I thought was really interesting just to spark some convo with us. France, the country, is finally setting on an age of consent, and the age they are choosing is to better protect children against sexual abuse. And they're setting an age of consent to 15 years old. Basically, there wasn't an age. So 15 is frankly what they find to be a good age of consent. They don't currently have one, like I said, so there really wasn't anything they can do. But they basically now can criminalize sexual relations with a minor who are under 15. And I wanted to ask y'all what you think of...
Bullshit.
I think 15 is way too...
Yeah.
Shit, boo.
I
My sister 24 and I still can't look at no girl that's 24.
Yeah, and also like even going back to just conversations that we've had when we were having sex, even at 16, 17, or 18, I still feel like there were decisions that were made only because you were young, you didn't know. And I do think that there were men that took advantage of the naivety of being that young as well. Like, so I don't know, 15 to me. However, if you look back on again, because sex is nothing new, back in the olden times, you would get married and wed off at
12,
at
13.
that type of early.
But see, I think 15 isn't bad if it's kids having if they're fucking around together.
Yeah, they fucking with each other.
Like if you're both two, freshmen in high school and y'all start fucking, like what can you really do? How can you stop that?
Yeah, but to be fair, as women, as girls, even society, you go after the older guys. So to be when we were in high school, we were dealing with older guys. And it's funny because I just had this conversation too, and it made me look at it weird. Even club scenes. You could be 18 and up for women in the club, but the men had to be 21 and up.
older.
There's literally
right.
these overdrawn instances where they almost push women to be with older men. The idea that we mature quicker. It's all fucking fluff because there's still, in terms of conversation and what needs to be had with sex.
No, I agree with that.
We're not ready. We just talked about a couple weeks ago how even women don't talk about their periods enough and the health surrounding women and STDs and all that. It's not talked about enough. So 15 to me is crazy.
Chris, when you were working in the clubs, I know you still do parties, did you ever find that girls were hella fucking young? And did you ever have to
sneaking in, fake ID.
Bitch, we had fake IDs.
Where I know. Where were your parties at?
Brooklyn, Manhattan. You pay the bouncer, you getting in.
Yeah,
See?
you right.
So it doesn't matter.
Did you find that it was mostly the women paying the bouncer or the dudes that brought them?
Mostly the women.
Uh.
They it's 3 of them that's 21. But you got the two that's not. Oh, my birthday next week, but I left my ID home.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep, that was our
All
lie.
you gotta do is show the balance, get a balance of $20. He like you ain't. He don't care.
Yeah, 20's a deal.
That 20's a
I
real
ain't
deal.
gonna lie to you.
I feel like they definitely charged a little bit more than that. Weezy never got away with it.
Nah, I
Let
did.
me tell you real quick what they did to Weezy,
Nah, she
right?
fouled for this
no,
shit.
because they did this a lot to you, bro. They did it in Orlando and Miami.
Because I don't have a good liar face.
She doesn't.
Nah, you gotta pick
That
up the
nigga,
phone.
we went to the club one time and we shouldn't have been there. We did have school the next morning. This nigga broke her ID in half, gave it back to her and said, you got school in the morning. You should go home.
Nah.
And I was like, damn, bitch. She was like, don't worry. I know the owner at this other spot. And so
Can we go?
We did. It was like, what? Vintage. It started with, bro, you was, yeah. And then let me also tell you, we
I'm
drove
sick.
all the way to Fort Lauderdale to go to Cheetah's one time.
Stop, Mandii.
What? No, I'm going to tell him. We was like 16,
a
17.
strip club, by the
It
way.
was a
Yeah, I
strip
know
club.
Cheetah's.
Yeah, Cheetah's is like everywhere. It's like a franchise. We went all the way to Fort Lauderdale to go to Cheetah's. And they looked at this one. She always fucked us up. They looked at Weezy and was like, this ain't her. We can't let her in. So then we had to drive another 45 minutes to Miami to go to the Cheetahs in Miami. And somehow they let us in there.
Nah, you
But
gotta play
I
it
think we
off.
were at West Palm first. But she
West
right.
Palm first. And then, okay, yeah, either way.
Nah, you gotta play it off. Just act like you
Nah,
on the
she
phone
couldn't
talking.
put
I was
shit
done
off.
back then. But let me tell you really how I got away with some shit. So, CNote, I was in Hawaii this past week. And while I was there, I don't know if you've heard, but I don't have a license. But my nigga,
She be
now
riding
I got
dirty.
confidence. You know what I'm saying? And just so
Everybody
you
wrote dirty once in a while.
the New York ID looked just like the New York license. And I was thinking to myself, am I really going to get this Uber? Am I going to get a motherfucking convertible? So I went right up to the budget counter and I was like, look, I don't have a lot of time. I just need, we've got to work quick. So please just give me a deal. Here's my stuff. Here's my credit card. Like I was trying to put more focus on the card and them niggas ain't even see the shit. So now if I could have been in my body then, bitch, we would have been in all the
Nah, that's what you gotta do. And when you talk, act like you arguing on the phone, giving them the ID. They ain't gonna
Oh,
pay
yeah,
that
she
shit
doesn't
on.
speak with enough
They ain't gonna
confidence
pay that
back
shit on
then.
the
Like, no,
back-
I am 21.
I used to do that. I used to be 18, 19, can't get in the club with everybody else. They do pass me they backup ID. I'm acting like I'm on the phone arguing.
That's really smart.
They like, yo, just go ahead. After a while, he see me every week. He like, nah, you good. Just let me search you. Go ahead, go in.
Let me search you. Shit.
They ain't checking ID no more.
Wait, you got it ready now? Let's hear this. Let's hear this
Bruh,
fucking
Siri
mess.
better not say none of this shit, bruh. Because we know Siri white. So she better say N-word.
Wait. Pull it closer to it. Just put it right up to your to the mic.
Read message.
CJ sent a new message. DAMN and my nigga, I need some pussy. Would you like to reply?
Would you like to reply?
Bro,
No, bitch.
No. Maybe she's mixed.
She said, "Damn, man."
Damn. Yo, that's why I said say that, because she be saying the funniest shit when it's
All the
like,
time.
damn.
Do. Damn.
But she really said the N-word.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What made you say the N-word? She felt violated.
I feel she
really
do.
said
She really said
What
it.
the hell?
I don't know. I feel offended. And we can't talk to Steve.
You can't
so
do
who
nothing
we
about it.
talk to about this?
Nah, Siri
Apple?
from the hood.
That's why I said Steve ain't. So who we talk to? I only know Steve.
Tim Cook.
Is that who we talk to now?
That's the next
Okay.
one. Yeah.
And Tim clearly. Timothy.
I just
We need
feel
to
like
talk
you
to you
guys
about
have you've been making a lot of white phones, let's be honest. Bunch of different colors. I don't really understand. But what I do know is the bitch.
I need to face the Siri
Yo,
after that.
They got a dope interview with Siri, the voice behind Siri, where she says, I guess they asked her something like, I could be misquoting it, but they were like, some of the things you say, it sounds like you're being mean. She was like, I was really tired of recording. We were doing it all day. It's like a voiceover. She's like, so some of them may have came off like that because I'm tired of doing this shit. She's like, we had 8-hour days. Because there's a lot of shit she was saying. We're like, okay. Well, all right then.
Attitudes and all that.
Right? The bitch been done. I wonder, have you ever
sometimes
thought about
fuck up.
changing your Siri's accent?
Nah, I ain't doing it.
Oh, you used
But
to.
one time it had a man voice. I'm like,
You ain't
change
like
it.
the man voice.
I'm not sitting up here talking to no man 3 or 4 in the morning. We not doing that.
You too close to it. All right, for our
You know they
horror-
had Jamaican accents on the GPSs.
Yep.
Like before the
Bossa
Bossa. That's literally like that's back when like our phones didn't have all of the things it has
the
now, and you had to
features.
buy a GPS to tell you where to go. Yeah, man. I miss driving.
They did offer me a GPS with my non-license having asked. I was like, yeah, it's 2021. I'm cool. I don't really need a Here's our hors d'oeuvre. So This one is interesting as fuck because I've never even heard of this shit really. Try a nipple toy that isn't just a nipple clamp. No shade to the clamps, but there are tons of toys.
Okay, so pause. Ice cubes. That's the only thing I can think of that goes on nipples for nipple play, besides a nipple clamp. And CNote, what could you think of before you go through the list? What could you think of as something to play with your nipples besides a nipple clamp?
Ice, fruit.
Yeah, ice, fruit.
He was like,
This
my
nigga
mouth.
said fruit.
Well, maybe like chocolate or some shit. You can lick it off. I can see that. Food, not fruit.
But
what fruit you gonna put on the nipples, CNote?
Man, you put the peach in your mouth. And
all right. It's still in your mouth.
Shit.
Wait, Eden, could you think of something for nipples other than a nipple clamp?
A GoPro.
Not a GoPro. All right, nigga.
What?
Look.
That angle, yo. There's an angle, and then you eating pussy, and then you just get it from right there. I'm bugging? I'm bugging.
You attach it to the nipple?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Y'all are really
just
way
no.
too creative.
Just no.
This is why I'm here.
This
Yo,
nigga said,
CJ, this is random, but do you watch porn? And if so, what? Like,
bro, does he watch porn?
Well, he says he's been saying
Every man in the world watch porn.
Right.
But like, what kind of like shit do you need now? Do you have like certain? Because it's sound. So like, what do you find yourself typing in? Because you're not visually like.
Who, CJ or me?
Did I say CJ?
Right.
Sorry, I was looking at you.
You look up his porn for him?
Nah.
Oh.
No, I mean you, right? So you're watching porn still,
Yeah.
right?
Hell
like-
yeah. Listen to it.
Yeah. So like, what do you need to see? Like, I mean, not what's sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just type in
Loud bit
Cherokee.
Cherokee, because you remember her?
Just that's the visualization.
Cherokee, beauty
Cherokee
girl.
ass.
You can't never go wrong.
Because you know their voices.
Not even you hear them.
The clap
They hitting it from the back.
You need the
That's all
clap.
you need. Yeah, that's all you need.
That's mad funny to me.
That's cool, though.
So like
That's all you
even
need.
Someone's having sex.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that Megan Thee Stallion song. I'm like, damn, this shit remind me of porno.
Yo, you would love Meg if you like Cherokee. Meg way
Yeah,
fun of
definitely.
Cherokee. She's like, one of the things I said about her recently. So a lot of like, the girls that we seen on Instagram and shit like that today just have such fake looking bodies. Not that they're not good, but they're just too perfect. Like Meg don't have like a poop, but she just got a little bit. Like it's not a bored flat stomach, which makes me feel like, oh my gosh, she looks like she's soft. You know what I mean? I think that shit is like super important.
So what is
the nipple toys? Nipple suction toys, nipple lickers, vibrators for nipples.
Oh.
I seen that.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I seen
Now I can see that.
Maybe like a cock ring, like on your nipple, like a picture. Like you just wrap it around the finger.
Right.
See that now.
Wrap it around. No, you wrap it around
It's
the
like a little suction tongue. And it pretty much go up and down on your nipples.
Well, I got that. It attached like my towels in the bathroom. Basically, it has like a little cup, and then I hang the towel on the cup, so I can just take it off and use it as a nipple thing. Anything to save a little cash. And then it says you could use massage oil or lube, but the cup, I am not mad at that shit, dog. Like I would 100% use a suction cup. So we don't have a Black Sexcellence today, but I did want to honor Michael B. the Jordan.
What we honoring him for?
Valentine's Day was a few weeks ago, y'all.
And he parading around a black woman because we said that he date white women.
But
this is a
has he
PR
done
stunt.
those white women so fabulously? I'm only bringing this up because I want to know what CNote would do. So Michael B. Jordan, he rented out an aquarium to...
And then ate seafood. That is awful.
People say
how
it
you
was in front of
eating
their brothers.
seafood in front of their cousins, bruh? That is trifling if you really think about it.
But is it, bitch? Because I'm telling you, like...
Bro, you eating seafood
at
inside of an
aquarium.
Okay,
aquarium.
Mandy, so you don't never go get seafood by the water? Or when you at the beach?
But I can't see the fish. The fish is looking at me eat them.
Ryan passed it, right?
You know?
Nah, but Michael B. Jordan rich, so they probably got, some nice big sharks and shit. He probably had shrimp. or branzino. We got to make him the Black Sexcellence because I know that every time I see a picture of them, they look good as fuck. And he got his bitch stocks. You know what I mean? So if you could have an unlimited amount of money, because that's really what this nigga got.
Yeah.
Even though he's attractive, it's really the money for me. What would you do? What would be your Valentine's surprise? Like, what do you think how you'd go all out?
But it depends how long I'm with her.
How long?
Yeah.
You got to like start
Men
slow?
definitely care about that.
Definitely.
It's about the
I'm not
time.
going
But it might depend how
2 or
bad
3
the bitch is too.
Nah, it definitely don't.
It don't matter to him.
Definitely not. I can't see it. So.
Get right.
Who's one of the most?
But like 2 or 3 months, and it's like I'm buying you stock and all that. Nah, I'm not doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
But we can't talk like that because we ain't got unlimited money,
even
dog.
if I gotta even if I do got it, I'm still not doing it.
You stingy.
Nah, it ain't stingy. You gotta work for that.
What's the most you've given a guy 3 months in?
And Michael B. Jordan.
Bro, since December, they just announced it.
She just finished with Future.
How you know that?
Bro, he noted.
Come on, Shade Room.
He be like, hey,
Like I listen to Breakfast Club every morning.
Nah, he be like, hey man, what's going on the Shade Room?
I listen to the Breakfast Club every morning.
Oh,
Breakfast Club is some great.
It's right
Rumor
there.
report, Angela Yee
Yeah.
let you know what's going on. I ain't mad.
I'm not doing that. I don't care how much money I got. Nah, you gotta work for this.
I'm gonna be honest.
I work for it.
You ain't seen
You
her.
work it too. It doesn't matter.
Who's the baddest bitch that you've ever seen?
Trina, Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray is definitely it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I like Trina
Rihanna's
too.
still a bad bitch. She is.
Yeah, I seen a couple. I had a couple. That don't mean shit though. I work hard for this.
Talk your shit.
You
kid.
was not running me when I was playing.
Now Rihanna get them 2 month stocks.
Nah.
2 day stocks. You tripping.
I'm just saying you wasn't with me in Black Panther. So
Nah,
I work
he
hard
wasn't
for that
with
Black
me.
Panther.
He did work hard for that Black Panther
You
role.
ain't getting that money that easy.
I want to get into the horrible decisions and start just like from the beginning. So you said your son was 1. I don't know why I thought you hadn't seen your son, but
Nah, he's 10 years old.
tell us like about your baby mother and how your relationship changed when you became blind. Like,
Nah, we A1 cool. She ain't switch up on me when I got shot. She didn't.
that's great.
She still was like she's still there to today.
Were you guys together when you got shot?
Yeah, we was together, but that 24 hours changed it all. So many girls coming to the hospital. That's my boyfriend. I don't know if like girls like to make obituaries or claim when a nigga in jail that I don't know what they get out of this shit, but mad girls come there saying
Just say you was cheating.
Nah,
I
not
don't like
even
that
that.
you putting this on the women.
Nah, not even that.
Bro, you is
Nah, I'm telling you.
I don't know women. I don't
Nah,
know women
real
just make
talk.
obituaries or whatever, but they was showing up to my hospital bed at night.
Nah,
Nigga,
I'm
just say
telling
you
you,
was a
it's
cheater and
girls
she
that
found out.
Nah, it was girls
in the
that was
worst way.
dubbing me. It was girls that was dubbing me.
See?
But
Honestly,
as soon
I
as I
believe
woke
that a
up,
little bit.
I'm in a hospital bed. My mother
Because
like,
people love people once they're down and
Yeah,
out.
that's
They love
sympathy.
to attach themselves to you.
So
say how
like you
long
getting
they
all
know
the
you.
attention from the family. I woke up off a perk. My mother like, oh, that's such and such. I'm like, who that? She said so. I'm like, oh, okay. It was a girl that I was talking to on Tag. Never met in my life.
What's tag?
Not on
Back in
Tag.
the
You don't
days,
know about
Tag.
Tag, bitch. I used to be on that like back in the day with like Mahente and Black Planet.
I was only on Minute Tape. Like
Tag was lit.
It was Tag. So my sister, I'm like, yo, who that? She said, oh, that's Ebony. I'm like, Ebony from where? She said Tag. I'm like, I never met her before. From there, I'm like, yo, tell my mother, yo, they gotta tighten up the security because I don't know who shot me. And people just coming up here random. If you don't know them,
That's
don't
right.
let them in
you
here.
was only 10.
You don't know them, don't let them in here. She was like, all right, my sister, like, I got you. I'm like, Tati, you know what's up. My little sister, you know who is who? Dub it. She like, all right, cool.
With your son, like, you know, I'm sure that a lot of that made you angry, but like, what do you feel like you're better at as a dad now that you can't see?
I feel like I ain't better at nothing because I was doing the same thing when I could see.
That's good.
It's just more like I'm more hands-on with him now.
Yeah.
Like I spend more time with him now. Before I was running in the clubs, I was doing it all coming in at night.
Yeah.
Now I could skip the club, chill in the house with my son.
Well, you could skip the club because of COVID, sir.
Yeah, now because
Maybe because COVID.
party's
COVID
over
shut
now.
that
you
shit
feel me?
down.
Definitely, but before, nah.
When you were going to the club, I know your brother's here with you, and you said he's your eyes, but you're 19, right?
20.
20.
Yeah.
So when you was going to the club and you couldn't take your brother, like,
What you mean? You go to clubs?
See, shit.
you gonna be like, man, I'm blind. I need him to go.
Nah,
he
you
ain't gonna drink nothing.
Nah, once I go to the
laughing.
door, he be teed up in the club more than me. once I come to the door, that CNote, yo, y'all go through, y'all good.
I feel like you
search
would
us,
let
we go
anybody
through.
in who's with somebody who's blind.
Nah, not even that.
See
It's
why
just
you
like,
ain't treating them like a regular person.
This is where the money come in. Like, that's money right there. You're not gonna stop money from coming into the club. Let them in. What you need? All right, I could go outside and get somebody and bring them in. That's money.
Yeah.
The club owner gonna be like, whatever he say goes. He paying his bill tonight.
Were niggas buying you bottles like crazy when
I first got shot?
Yeah. Were they
First I got shot, I stayed out the club for a minute. Then when I went to the club, then it was like, yo, bro, come over here. Dance on this one. Dance on this one. I said, yo, bro, I'm not a charity case. Stop doing that shit, then it's like girls rubbing on your face and all that. Like, damn. Like, I'm like, yo, what are y'all telling these girls, bro? Nah, we in the club. The stripper like, yo, you mind if I put my ass in your face? I'm like, what the fuck did this come from? He gonna whisper in my, nah, I told her you blind, bro. That's sympathy. Hold it down.
Bro, stop it.
Yeah,
so
niggas have fun though.
I want to talk about something controversial, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We were talking about dating apps, and you were talking about how CJ helps you.
Yeah.
And you said that there's been times where you don't tell them you're blind. Like,
yeah, I don't.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Nah, it's like get to know who I am before you find out when I'm blind.
How long do you take normally when online dating? How long do you take normally before you meet someone? Like how long are you talking to them before you meet them?
First, on Facebook, it'd be until we meet up with each other. Till we about to meet up, I'm like, yo, let you know I'm blind. By then, you done had a conversation on the phone with me. You done text. You done said nasty shit. So there's no turning back now.
Oh, shit.
If you turn it back, then I'm definitely gonna put you on blast. I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna put that shit up on Facebook.
You gonna do what?
Screenshot what you said and put that shit on Facebook.
You not You better not be doing that.
Nah, it ain't gonna be screenshots of you talking nasty, but the whole change your heart, I'm gonna put that shit on Facebook. This is what she's about. She not real. That's not
okay.
That's not
so what if
real.
they feel like you not being real?
Right.
No.
That's like okay. So I don't know if you there was a show on Netflix, Love is Blind, ironically, and they were meeting. They had never met, and there was someone on there who was bisexual. Now this goes with sexuality, but he withheld this for I don't know the first couple weeks that they were dating, that they were getting to know each other.
Basically, they talk through a wall, right?
Yeah.
So the person, because they want to know that you're meeting someone for their true self.
Yeah.
So you talk through the wall. They're like talking for hours and hours and hours, days and days, and falling in love like that, right? Like on some party line type shit. So with the guy who was bisexual, when he told the girl, she was really upset. He got mad at her, basically was calling her like a homophobe and shit like that. And he was going, it's like we all see both sides of the shit, right?
Yeah, but it's like, why you upset?
She was like, damn, you could have told me.
You could have told me.
Yeah,
like, why is this something that you would hold for me? Like, she felt lied to.
Love me for who you know me as. Not for
But shouldn't that be everything about you? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Even when I was dating, the fact that I used to withhold this podcast, it's unfair because I feel like I'm telling you everything about me, but one of the biggest parts about me, I'm not sharing with you. And you may have a problem with the fact that I talk about sucking dick on live.
I think it depends how long.
You sticking fingers in the ass. He probably.
I mean, you know all of that, but I say
how
all
long
that
you're talking to.
Yeah, but I say that to say nah, because what if I am talking to you day in and day out? I'm giving you this time, these hours, and a part of you that you're just not sharing with me, you're withholding. Now, to be very honest, moving forward, I know you may feel like there's a change of heart, but now I also may not know what more you're withholding. If you are a liar, if you're not, so I think that there is a thing with telling people who you are, and that is a big part of you.
I feel what you're saying, but
you know what I mean?
It's like maybe they're not comfortable telling you right off the gate.
Because
I had situations where girls sitting on my lap, they talking. Oh, this CNote bottle, they drink it, this, that, and the third. Then when I get up, oh, he drunk? I'm like, nah, I can't see. Then it's like, you went from bouncing on my lap to you want to be my best friend. We not doing that, shorty.
Because they're...
It's like, don't have sympathy for me to, I'm your best friend. Nah, we ain't doing that.
What do you think is the biggest challenge that you would want women to know that they don't have to worry about because you're blind? Do you feel like people
I should have been telling you, don't got to do nothing for me. I do it on my own.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you think I'm looking for you for a handout, it's definitely not. Or I'm looking for you for support, I got enough of that. I get in cabs by myself, I cook my own food, I wash my own clothes. I dress myself. Girl, like, you need help washing up for what? I still know how to wash up. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to get in the shower with me, then that's a different story. But we not doing that.
Now, what's like, so you go on dates. What's the thing, what's etiquette? And I think this is really good for a lot of people to know. So, I mean, granted, we never had somebody blind on or anything like that, but There is semi-etiquette to being able to ask questions, I think, and not be rude.
Yeah, definitely.
How does that work for you? Like, what questions are rude to you that women ask?
Nothing rude to me. Just
Nothing?
say how you feel. Ask any question in the world. I done had girls tell me the Shout commercial when they smelled the pond oil and he jumped up out the coma. She told me her pussy like that. I said, it is? She was like, yeah, you got to work for it. All right, cool. We laugh. I'm like, I got a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
So little shit, I got friends that be like, yo, bro, I know you can't see, but come on, you reaching too far. Like, we done been naked. He like, yo, bro, I swear I thought you were trying to grab my dick, bro. And I'm like, what?
Really?
And we all laugh. Like, good sense of humor. My mother jump on me when she see me. It's no difference. My son hit me and run. Like,
yeah.
It's all love. It's nothing different.
When you're communicating at the app, so your brother helps you through that, like, how long did it take you to feel comfortable? Because I feel like you got to really let yourself go to be that vulnerable.
Comfortable, like letting people know that I was blind?
No.
For just the date and stuff?
You to have him talk through you.
Oh, nah, it was dead comfortable.
That's good.
Because I looked at it like when I came home, it's like I was still trying to be who I was before I got shot, before I went blind.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to live that lifestyle. So it was nothing. Yo, CJ, how she look? Nah, she all right, bro. Hit her up. I ain't tell her this, tell her that. He was young at the time, so he was on some, yo, send her a heart. Bro, I'm not doing that. Send her this. He like, nah, I'm telling you, bro, you send this, it's going to work. Nah, it's going to work for y'all little kids, not me, bro.
CJ,
it's different.
I'm going to ask you, I know you're not on the mic, so people may not hear you, but have you ever lied when he wanted to say something really mean? You was like, nah, nigga, you tripping. I can't type this shit up.
Nah, I don't say
no?
Nah. It's coming from my page, but I don't say nothing mean though. Yeah.
If he could see, he would have did it.
He would have did it. He would have sent it.
Nah, I don't bite my tongue for nobody. So I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
Now,
whether you like it or not.
Let's get back into the sex. What's the best sex? What's the best thing sexually that's happened to you since you've been blind? Like, do you think sex got a little bit better?
It's more feeling to it. Like you concentrate more on it.
Okay.
So it's like you could really feel everything. From the throat
from
to
the
inside,
condom.
everything. You can feel everything.
Huh.
Like before it's like you focus when you could see
visual.
So much everything.
It's so crazy to me because there is so much visual stimulation in sex with me. Was it like that for you before and you had to readjust the way that you even felt pleasure or got turned on?
Yeah, before it was like you hit it from the back, you see the ass move, jiggle. You feel like that's the best thing. But then now that you can't see it and you actually just, you're going off a feeling. You feel the tightness. You feel everything. You can feel when she's coming. You can feel everything.
Bro, I feel like I would not be a blind nigga's dream. Like, I feel like I'm really cute. But like, if it don't clap, what am I gonna do?
Nah, I thought it was like that too, but it's definitely not.
I guess because you can
you appreciate it more.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, so you appreciate little booties more now?
Touch it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, relax.
I'm just saying.
She was holding that one in too.
I mean, let me just throw it out of there.
Everybody knows skinny girls was never like my forte.
But now?
I don't discriminate.
They never, still now. Okay.
I don't discriminate now.
But you know what though? I could see like, even if you was into skinny chicks before, you'd be like, nah, not no more.
Right.
Like, I need a little more titty.
Well, cushion for the pushing, baby.
Right?
I love my big girls, but I don't discriminate at all now.
So, for yourself, like, how do you see your life? Do you want more kids? Like, do you want marriage? Do you like being single? What do you want for yourself?
One day, more kids.
More kids.
I want one more. I don't want my son to be by himself.
Yeah.
Marriage, I gotta really trust you for that. Really, really trust you for that. It's like, it's not replacing CJ, but you the next best thing to CJ.
Yeah.
So I really gotta trust you for that.
Do you ever I feel like we getting real Dr. Phil and deep here, but
nah, it's cool.
I'm actually really curious because when I met you guys, your brother was here and y'all seem to have such a good relationship. Yeah. Do you ever feel guilty if like CJ has a girlfriend or he gets busier? Like, how does that make you?
Nah, I don't feel guilty at all. Cause it's always somebody else. Yo, Tati. Everybody know my passwords, everybody know my shit. So if something come through, yo, Tati, check that, send us, no problem.
That's good.
My cousin in the crib, shit, down to my son. Yo, CJ, Zamin, send this for me.
So your 10-year-old son helps you. What kind of stuff does he help you with?
Yeah, everything, anything but porn. I ain't exposing that. Even though I was exposed like when I was 7 to it.
Wait.
I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. But
anything but porn. You're saying CJ types into porn?
You see that? Nah, serious.
Sexual Siri. All right. Before we get out of here, we're going to do our home mail, and I want you to help us through it for this person's question. Is it a question? Or no?
Yes. No, I think it's... no, I think it's just a hoe confession.
Okay.
So, and it is deep, so I do want to give a trigger warning, because specifically too, the title says, I was in denial about being assaulted. I confronted him today. If you guys are interested in sending us a home mail, go on over and send it to whoreibledecisions@gmail.com. You may hear your email here on the podcast. Also, just know all of our emails that we read are anonymous. So a lot of you guys do say, please keep anonymous. We will never share your name. So here we go. What does TW mean, by the way? It starts with TW. I don't know what TW means. I feel like I really am old. I don't be knowing what the little kids be talking about.
What the fuck is TW?
TW,
start the sentence.
TW is how it starts.
Oh, got me.
I don't know either. Okay.
So to y'all, to horrible.
To horrible, maybe? Okay.
I don't know.
Damn. Okay. Today, I confronted someone who sexually assaulted me. I've been sexually assaulted before, but this time I stood up for myself. I feel so proud of myself and honestly credit this show for empowering me to do so. I met up with a couple who had done a photo shoot for me and wanted to shoot again. I knew they liked to have thirds, and they were also well aware of my poly lifestyle and the fact that I'm an online sex worker. The second time I went to see them, I arrived late, so we decided not to shoot and just hang out. We listened to music, smoked, and drank, and I was honestly having an amazing time. His girlfriend eventually came on to me, and we started kissing. He then joined in at that point. I made it clear I was on my cycle and didn't want to have sex. Plus, regardless of that, I wasn't interested in any penetration. I am simply not sleeping with men right now, but I was down to watch and mess around. After we started all making out and touching, he crossed several boundaries and pinned me down multiple times. I remember looking over at Redacted multiple times, wondering if she thought he was aggressive too, but she just watched like she was content with the way things were going. He wanted my pants off, but I told him I'm on my period, and he said it was okay because he wouldn't penetrate me. He was on top of me, grinding on me like he had been when he pulled my underwear to the side and penetrated me. I gasped and just pushed away. It hurt so much, and I put my clothes on and told them I was tired because I was drunk and high, and I soon just fell asleep in his arms. Truth is, I thought it was small, something I shouldn't make a big deal of. I was interested in them after all, and maybe it was an accident. I left after I woke up from my nap and acted like everything was okay. The next day I was sore and sad, and I tried to engage in sex with another partner a few days later and found myself crying and uncomfortable because all I could think about was this man shoving himself inside of me. I didn't want to believe that this small thing could hurt me so much, but it did. So today, after a couple weeks, I unblocked him and confronted him. She sent what he said. I'm not going to read that part because I think that's a little too personal, but she did say, love you guys. Thank you for listening. And she pretty much wrote him. His response was, I sincerely apologize. I appreciate you telling me this. I will definitely take that into consideration and in no way disagreeing with you. Hope you enjoy. That was his response.
I like that he said no way disagreeing with you, but I think, men sometimes are ice cold when they don't realize.
I agree. The effect that this has on, like, the fact that she couldn't even get through another act with another partner because she cried, like, there's trauma in this. And I do think a lot of men do just, oh, my bad, I ain't know you. You should have told me. Like, there's still almost blame there that a lot of men have in response to that.
It's fucked up that, it happened to you. We're obviously all sorry to hear it, but I'm really glad that you shared that you realized it after, because a lot of people say to women, like, well, why do you ain't say nothing when it was happening? Well, why if you didn't like it, you wouldn't stop? And I think a lot of people don't really know what's going on. I mean, I could even say that for myself. It's a weird, fucked up thing to say, but I mean, so, I don't know if you've ever had a moment where you were like, I'm doing this, I don't really want to, but like, here I am.
Yeah.
It sucks because, like, I don't know what makes us not say no. Is it disappointing the other person? Is it because we've already gone too far and it's like I wasted their time?
I feel like you're going too far.
I think a lot of the problem is, especially with women, and I talked about this recently too, just in talking about what's been going on with the T.I. and Tiny allegations. I think that we need to normalize removing ourselves from uncomfortable spaces. So there's this constant dialogue with consent right now and saying no, but as women, for whatever reason, we do a lot of times put our comfortability levels behind because we are pleasers, and we do understand what it means to almost stroke the ego of our partners. And I think that we even talked about that a couple weeks ago with Tiana, where you have to be empowered by also not caring about the other person. If they make you feel uncomfortable, if they don't, if they do something you don't like, being able to vocalize that. We talked about that with bad sex. If someone's not doing something that's enjoyable for you, you have to take away how it's going to make them feel, because it's not making you feel good.
Because nobody at the end of the day, I feel like, wants to know after hours of fucking you that you hated it.
Or that you hurt them.
Or not hours. Sorry, I meant hours later. Because normally we'll text shit in the morning and it's like, damn, I wish I could have fixed it then.
Right.
Should have said it.
Yep.
I also think it's very important. One of my bits of advice to that too is to have these conversations out of the bedroom. So have it at dinner, have it in the living room, have it when you're out having fun, and just bring it up, because these types of conversations can become tense and uncomfortable, especially if you're laying in the bed with somebody. So normalize talking about sex out of the bedroom. I think that's kind of what we do. And I think there is an uncomfortable level to it, but I think that it makes it that much easier to tell your partner when something didn't feel good, or you were uncomfortable, or you weren't right. Even in this, the screenshot was a DM to him. And even that is unfortunate, that this level of trauma you just experienced, you had to share and relive and explain to this man via an Instagram DM.
No, it's
Yeah.
I appreciate you for writing in, and I want everybody also to, check out some things online. I know it sounds weird, not like a quiz, but like, if you're not really sure what's been happening with consent or someone you're fucking with, look that shit up, read a little bit about it, because I think there's a lot of blurred lines, and we've only been having our quote unquote consent conversation for the last few years, even though it's been going on for a long time. And I hate when people are trivial about the shit. Like, okay, so if I want to kiss somebody, I got to ask them for consent. Like, look, sexual assault and kissing me are two
different things.
Yeah, like this is, something that might fuck her up for a while. So make sure you're letting your partners know. Make sure that you're keeping in mind, keeping confident. And I know some people can't even say no because they're not in a safe space, but yeah.
Man, no is no. Even when we in the mood and you be like, no, I stop. You looking at me like, why you stop? Man, you said no. I watch enough Law and Order. Like, I ain't trying.
I think it.
I ain't trying to go down for nothing. Nah, I'm good.
Well, see, on a lighter note, you got your pod coming out. People can check it out. Just tell us the name of it and some of the stuff that we can expect from your podcast.
My podcast is called Blind But Now I See. Pretty much coming from a perspective of everybody been blind once upon in their life, and it took them time to see the light. And you don't got to be physically blind. You've been in, everybody, pretty much I look at it like this. Every dark room got a light switch, but some people just scared to turn that light switch on to see the brighter, how bright that room could really be.
Yeah.
Or you in a
like
tunnel.
This nigga really ain't shit.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much. That's exactly, in the sense of that, like, that's exactly. He done cheated on you, did everything in front of you, but you just don't want to turn that light on to see it. So
man, stop reading these hoes.
And it really is like.
What kind of guests can we expect on your show?
My first couple episodes, my son gonna be on there.
That's dope.
My mother gonna be on there. Pretty much, I'm gonna explain my dark moments and how that light came to me. Then we gonna talk from my mother's point of view of being the one on the side of that bed, her dark moments behind it. My son, like, the difference is you face having a blind father. Me, I was more like concerned and more pressured because I'm like, damn, my son got, like, his father different from everybody's.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter to them though. Like, he on live and he like, oh, they reading a blind book. And he just took it off me and said, oh, my father blind. The teacher like, no, you know your father now. I seen your father plenty of times. He like, yes, he is. He really blind. And she called me. She said, Zamir said you blind. I said, I am blind. She said, you really blind? I'm like, yeah. She said, but you don't look like it. I'm like, how do a blind person look?
Right. It's the hat, man. Your
right. How do a blind person look? Like,
we think y'all ain't gonna, I don't know what we think.
Stevie Wonder. Nah. Like, where your glasses at?
Nah, I ain't wearing no glasses.
See?
What makes you not want to wear glasses?
No, my eyes ain't gray.
That's true.
Oh, is that? Wait, Stevie Wonder got gray eyes?
Those are cataracts, I think?
No, a lot of people that be having glasses on, their eyes is gray.
You know what's funny?
So it's more of a physical.
Yeah.
Like
someone has left a comment before this video's been over. He's like, he don't look blind. Because niggas ain't shit.
Yeah, they gray.
Yeah, we gonna read them to you. I'll leave you another voice note what them niggas saying. And he gonna be like, hey Siri, curse that bitch out.
They be like, nah, I don't curse people out. It's like, it's a question. A lot of people just don't understand. I was one of those. I used to see somebody walking blind smiling. I'm like, what they smiling for? They don't even know what's in front of them. Me, my phobia is stepping in doodle. I would die. If I step and doodle, I'm leaving my sneakers there.
Oh my goodness.
That's your one fear?
Oh, that's my biggest fear.
You get it? It must be a man.
Nah, that's my biggest fear. And
that's your biggest fear is stepping in dog shit?
No, stepping in shit is really sucks.
Yeah.
Have you ever stepped in shit?
I would die.
It off, bro.
No, dog.
No.
Wipe it off.
Doo-doo.
You can't wipe this shit off.
That shit's in your creases or your sneakers. You smell it. I'm leaving my sneakers
He
there.
really smell it, okay? That's what he's trying to tell y'all niggas. I step in shit, it's different.
I'm leaving that shit there. I'm leaving my sneakers there.
And so you just don't walk barefoot?
With socks.
Barefoot,
You don't think you wear socks?
Just socks.
All right.
Take me home.
All right.
If I got to get in the cab, I'm getting in the cab barefoot. It is what it is.
Fair.
I'm leaving them shits right there.
Well, CJ gonna make sure you don't step in
Nah,
shit.
he definitely do, because I tell him, yo, bro, don't. Please look at the floor. Even with my son, he talking to me. He's like, man, make sure we ain't stepping in doodle, bro.
Nah, all right.
10-year-old being like,
Nah, one time we walked to the barbershop, he like, yo, it's mad doodle on this block. I said, I walk back. We taking the cab, bro. I can't do this shit.
Yo.
I'm weak.
Real quick, by the way, TW is trigger warning. I didn't know that.
Oh, and I
makes
gave
sense.
one. I did give
cool.
one. Okay,
Damn.
okay.
He was ahead of the game.
Yeah, for real.
Thank you for looking that up. So
I'm talking about
TW
too horrible.
Yeah.
too wheezy, bitch, like I ain't here. The fuck? This bitch. Trigger warning. Okay.
Maybe she thought I was gonna cry.
Them acronyms be fucking me up. Words
I was
already
like,
fucked
I don't
me
even know
up.
what that
But
is.
now I gotta figure out how
You ain't
many
the only
words
one,
fit in
though.
some letters.
Yo,
That should be.
I called CJ, I'm like, CJ, what the fuck is this? He like, oh, nah, bro, this is this. I'm like, all right. I'm like, damn, I'm old. Like, I don't understand. Even my son be like,
bitch,
oh,
all
no,
we had to decipher was ASL, asexualization. You know what I mean?
You know, I want to do a for fact's sake episode on acronyms, and the only reason I wanted to do it is because I looked up the other day P.O. Box. Y'all know what P.O. Box means?
Post office box.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Bitch, you ain't know.
Yeah, she's smarticle.
Yo, I'm
See
smart
that?
as fuck.
See that?
You heard me. I'm over here teaching her.
I thought you
some
coming here
shit.
with facts.
I felt like it was post office box, but I was like, no, that's too simple.
Yeah.
Well, that's why my ass went
We gotta
straight
be
down.
like parcel
Parcel.
or something.
As long as it ain't science, huh?
Thank you.
Oh,
Hey.
All right. So y'all, thank y'all for listening to another episode of Whoreible Decisions. As always, we're gonna leave y'all with a 5-minute bonus clip for our Patreon. As you guys know, if you are all caught up on Whoreible Decisions or you just want more horror shit, there's over 100 episodes over there, and we do drop 3 bonus episodes every month. So go on over to patreon.com/Whoreible Decisions. You do have to type it all in because it's marked as 18 plus. So make sure you type it all in. And again, we're going to leave you guys with a 5-minute bonus clip. Thank you guys for tuning in to yet another episode of Whoreible Decisions. Bye.
Hold on. Fruit roll-ups on the tip of the dick while you suck it. Okay, first of all, bitch, whoa. Like, you know what I be thinking about sometimes when people come out with tips like this? Like, I feel like that's side bitch type of tips. Like, you got to do some wild out the box shit. Like, you're showing out type shit. Like, if I get cheated on and I find out there was a fruit roll-up on his dick, I'm going to be like, I understand because I wasn't going to do it. That is the most insane fucking shit.
But
How old are
also-
you?
well,
And
wait.
where are you even buying fruit roll-ups from?
Crystal, can you please unmute your mic? Because I also have a question to what comes next. So Crystal with a K. Crystal with a K. If you can unmute your mic and share this fruit roll up. Crystal with
Let
a
me see what this bitch look like.
Oh, so when you talk about a fruit roll up on dick, you don't want to have your video on? That's what we doing?
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh, okay. So you
Is
put
that a penis in the back or is that a microphone?
It is. It's the penis microphone.
You have a penis microphone? Of course.
No,
I wish I
that is
did. I wish
that
I
is a
did.
green screen. Can you act
It's a
like
green
you
screen.
understand production with your TV having ass? Bitch.
Oh, for real?
Damn. So, Crystal, here's my question, because we do talk about pH, and we had a guest who thought honey on the coochie was okay. So I want to ask you, before that dick gets inserted into your vagina, do you wipe it off with a rag, or do you really put fruit roll up dick in your pussy?
She looked like she suck it off and have green discharge
Suck
later.
it all off. No, I really suck it all off. I'll suck it all off.
Crystal, what are you? Dominican?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. See, it's them bitches. God damn it.
What?
I'm just playing. You remember Venus came on talking about, I use the honey packets. It's always them bitch. I ain't doing all of that.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a whole lot.
Nicole, what you be doing? They say white girls give the best head. Unmute yourself. Tell us your tap.
Yeah, Nicole, can I also ask you if you've ever been offended if someone's called you Becky?
No. Karen's annoying, but
Karen is annoying.
Yeah,
I can
Karen's pretty
understand
bad.
that. Can I also
but I've
ask,
never been called a Karen.
what about, well, I'm
Not with
I
that
believe
shirt, you better not.
When the song Becky came out, did you take pride in that?
There was a song Becky?
Oh God,
This is really now, bitch. You're really white. You're telling me? Are you joking right now, Nicole? How old are you?
I'm 25.
that's why.
You're telling me you have never heard the Negro spiritual?
Maybe if I play
I'm
it.
listening. I'm playing it. Hold on. Alexa, connect the phone.
We hear it.
Oh,
You know you're fucking it up. Let me put it on.
sorry. Here we go. Alexa, volume 10. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Begging for I both. You miss begging, let me know. Licky, I love that, bro.
I don't know this.
No.
She was like, whoa, we know you bitches are
No.
from Florida, but calm the fuck down.
Oh wait, Rashida just said it's not an age thing. So is this a location shame?
No, she's trying to tell us we're hood rats. But anyway, Nicole, do you have any? No, not you, Nicole. Rashida.
Oh my God.
Wait, can you also look at the whole chat? There's quite a few people who have never heard the Becky song.
We'll put it in the description of this episode. But Nicole, tell us, do you have? Because they do say white girls give the best blowjobs. Do you have a blowjob tip? Because we need to prove that this is a myth.
No, not really.
She just sucks dick. White girls are just, they just suck dick.
I just suck it. I just use one hand and I suck at the same time and use my tongue. Never had any complaints.
Well, good for you.
Thank you, Nicole.
Because we ain't getting these fruit roll-ups out. Shit.
I know that's right. Well, I guess let's get into our Whoreible Decisions. And as always for the town hall, we kind of like to recap, allow you guys to give us some feedback or your thoughts on the episodes that came out during the month of February.
We don't kind of like to recap. Do y'all notice that Mandii does that? Everybody nod if you do.
What?
Mandii, we're kind of going to get into it. No, we are getting into it. We are.
You finished or you done? It'd be kind of because the way you be interrupting, I don't know if we really gonna get through it or not.
Ma'am, you're the interrupter.
Bitch, are you you know what? All right.
Who's worse? No. We gotta take a poll, my nigga, because I be interrupting, but I know you be interrupting.
I was dead ass giving shout outs and you start reading comments as if I'm not talking. Look, I see the nods going on. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck you. So